So guys, Mirvac's escalation of the logistics and industrial property businesses is gaining momentum, with the New South Wales government approving the first stage of its $700 million Aspect industrial estate at Kemps Creek in Western Sydney. Development of the sprawling 56 hectare greenfield site in Memre Road precinct, part of the Western Sydney Aerotropolis, is expected to start in the next 3 months. Completion of stage 1 is predicted to be done by the end of next year. It follows a recent announcement that construction is underway at the company's Switchyard infill logistics facility in urban Auburn. There are 2 key initiatives underpinning Mirvac's move to increase its exposure to the booming sector, in which it has previously been underweight.
Okay, great. So Richard Seddon, General Manager of Industrial at Mirvac, said Aspect would be the company's first carbon neutral industrial project, and it was 63% pre-leased. It has sold 7 hectares of the site to cold storage company Lineage, which will develop its own facilities, and secured Winning Group and CVA Logistics as encore tenants. Winning Group, a white goods retailer that has also rapidly growing logistics business, has committed to 66,000 square metres, while CVA Logistics has taken out 33,000 square metres. Mirvac controls a further 90 hectares at nearby creek closer to Western Sydney Airport, on which planning is advanced.
Awesome. So guys, in Western Sydney, it continues to display strong headwinds in residential value growth as the infrastructure and redevelopment of the large plots of land continue to kick off as we inch closer to the opening of the new Western Sydney Airport. As investors, this certainly gives us a large amount of insight into knowing that the rapidly growing Sydney market is far from its peak in growth.
Awesome. So guys, if you are one of many Aussies hoping to, make it into the property market ladder, then you may be wondering if you are eligible for the newly elected Labor government's scheme, Help to Buy scheme, as they call it. So under the new scheme, the government plans to chip in up to 30% of the purchase price for existing properties and up to 40% for new builds for eligible households. The scheme will be available to people earning less than $90,000 a year, 124 couples, and it will have 10,000 places for this scheme a year. Buyers will need to source the rest of their finance from a normal lender and will only need a 2% deposit to do so.
Really good news as well for first home buyers. The Grattan Institute's Brendan Coates, who authored a report recommending such a scheme earlier this year, said a federal government co-ownership program would be best suited to older buyers who had perhaps lost their home due to a marriage breakup and risked renting into their retirement. CoreLogic Research Director Tim Lawless said buying with a small deposit could be risky, with the housing market probably heading into a downturn over the coming year or years. Some buyers may find their home is worthless and the debt held against it. Lawless said, it's important to know if the government will share in the downside risk if the property is sold while in a negatively equity position.
Yeah, it's very important. If you guys would like to know more about this new scheme, or if you have any, recommendations on what you would prefer in the future on your property situation, we're here to help you with your investment journey, and reach out to us to help you with a strategy on your goals. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good day.
See you guys.